Hey up everyone, welcome back to the Rugby League History channel. Today on the channel I'll be doing my tips and predictions for round 12 of the 2025 NRL season. This round is affected by the State of Origin match which is happening next Wednesday, so not every team will be playing. I got 5 out of 8 last week, let's see how many I get right this week. The first match, which is happening in round 12, kicks off on Thursday night. It's between Canterbury Bankstown and Redcliffe, or the Dolphins. This one's being played at Stadium Australia. These two sides have met twice before, with Canterbury Bankstown winning both encounters. According to Rugby League Project, this is going to be Redcliffe's first ever match at Stadium Australia. With Redcliffe, they lost last week against New Zealand. As for Canterbury Bankstown, they had a narrow win over rivals Eastern Suburbs. For this game, even though Canterbury's going to have a couple of players out and Redcliffe will have 1 or 2 out as well, I'm going to go for Canterbury Bankstown to win this game. I was kind of leaning towards 13 plus, but I'm going to go for Canterbury to win this match by 1 to 12 points. I also think that without Hamiso Tabuai-Fidow for Redcliffe, that's a massive loss for them. He's their X-Factor player, so I'm going to go for Canterbury to win by 1 to 12 points. The only match on Friday is between Parramatta and Manly Warringah. This match is being played at Western Sydney Stadium. Last time out, these two sides had impressive wins. Parramatta with a big win. Bottom of the table clash against Newcastle, got the 2 points away there at Marathon Stadium, an impressive performance. And Manly, an impressive performance for them as well, defeating North Queensland up there in Townsville. With State of Origin coming around the corner for Parramatta, unfortunately for Parramatta fans, Mitchell Moses and Zach Lomax have been named. I'm not happy with that because we finally had a full strength team and we're getting a bit of momentum, and now both of them have been picked and I'm not fucking happy about that one bit. As for Manly, Daly Cherry Evans is not going to be there. He's been named for Queensland, and Jake Trbojevic is out with concussion. These two sides met earlier in the year and Manly won that easily. In total, there's been 152 meetings between the two clubs, 58 wins for Parramatta, 90 wins for Manly, and there's been 4 draws. As I was saying before, I'm not happy with the fact that Mitchell Moses and Zach Lomax have been picked for Parramatta. I really wanted them to be playing in this game, especially with the momentum of winning last week and, you know, coming into this week, and now it's been stopped again, just as like it were fucking last year. We were starting to get on a bit of a roll, then Mitchell Moses gets picked for Origin. Okay, he does great for New South Wales, but then he gets injured and then he's out for the rest of the season, so hopefully that doesn't happen again. As for who's going to win this game, you know, if Mitchell Moses and Zach Lomax were playing, I would have lent towards Parramatta, but especially without Mitchell Moses, we've seen in the past how awful Parramatta are. They're fucking terrible. They're like a bottom place side without Mitchell Moses. With them, they're decent. Without him, they're fucking shite. And I know Manly don't have Cherry Evans, but they've still got plenty of quality across the pitch. So for this game, look, I want Parramatta to win, obviously being a Parramatta fan, but I'm going to go Manly to win this game. I'm going to go Manly to win by 1 to 12 points. And the first match on Saturday is between Penrith and Newcastle. This one's being played at Carrington Park in Bathurst. With Penrith, they come into this game off the bye. However, they're heavily affected by State of Origin once again. No Yo, no Toto, no Edwards and no Cleary. As for Newcastle, they're without Ponga. He's been selected for Queensland. I don't know why, because he hasn't really performed well this year. Bradman Best as well, he's not there due to injury, and no Marzu. Penrith have dominated this fixture in recent times. They've won 9 of the last 10 meetings against Newcastle, I should say. The last time that Newcastle defeated Penrith was on the 18th of August 2018. That was 7 years ago almost. And Newcastle, they're under immense pressure. I mean, they are right under the fucking pump. They've only won 1 game in the last 8 in the league, and that were against South Sydney, who were heavily injury depleted for Magic Round. Adam O'Brien is under fucking huge pressure to keep his job at the moment. I think he's just got no answers, he's got no idea. The club's struggling. Yeah, they've got injuries, every club does, but there's just something not right about Newcastle at the moment, and things are not looking good for them at the moment. But this is a huge opportunity for them to get a victory against the injury depleted and origin depleted Penrith side. Can they do it? I'm not too sure, because this Penrith side, as we've seen in recent years, when someone's not there, the other player that comes in can back up. So I think this is going to be a really big game for Newcastle especially, but I'm going to go for Penrith to win this game by 1 to 12 points out there in Bathurst. And the second match on Super Saturday is Sydney Roosters against Cronulla Sutherland. This one's being played at Central Coast Stadium. Sydney Roosters have a great recent record against Cronulla. They've won 8 of the last 10 matches in the league against them. However, this is going to be a tough ask for them, because not only do they have injuries, but on top of that, Spencer Leniu, Connor Watson, Angus Crichton and Lindsay Collins have all been selected for State of Origin. For Cronulla, I don't think anyone's been selected for State of Origin on their side. If someone has, please correct me in the comment section below. But last time out, East had a heartbreaking loss against Canterbury. I think part of the reason why they lost is due to Victor Radley. He had 2 bad misses which led to tries, especially the last one. So he has to have a good look at himself in the mirror. As for Cronulla, they had a great start against Melbourne and then were almost clawed back, but they won in the end. I think 31 points to 26 there at Shark Park. Cronulla's looking really good this year, but even though Eastern Suburbs don't have everyone on deck for this game, don't write them off, because they've been playing with a lot of heart this year and everyone that's been coming in has been trying their best. But for me, look, for this game, I'm going to go for Cronulla to win this game. I think it's going to be a close one, but I'm going to go for them to win 1 to 12 points. And the final match to close out round 12 is on Sunday. This one's between New Zealand and Canberra. This one's being played at Mount Smart Stadium in Auckland. Both of these sides won last week, with New Zealand defeating Redcliffe to make it 5 victories in a row in the league, and Canberra had a high scoring win over the Gold Coast. Canberra's record over there in New Zealand at Auckland isn't too bad. They've played 21 times there. They've had 8 wins and 13 losses, so not such a bad record going over there. Their last win, however, in Auckland were back in 2019. The only player for New Zealand that was picked for State of Origin was Mitch Barnett for New South Wales. James Fisher-Harris has been suspended for 1 match for a high shot. And as for Canberra, only Hudson Young got picked for New South Wales, and there was nobody picked for Queensland for Canberra, so only the 1 player missing for them. This is going to be a really good match between 2 sides that are in form. It's going to be a very close game, I think, but I'm leaning more towards the home side. I think New Zealand can win again. I think they can make it 6 wins in a row in the league. So I'm going to go for New Zealand to win this match by 1 to 12 points. So that concludes my tips for round 12 of the 2025 NRL season. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know in the comment section below. Let me know who you're tipping and the margins and all that caper. Thanks everyone that watched my video last week. Got some good numbers again and lots of engagement. Thanks to everyone that's recently subscribed. Anyways, this has been Rugby League History, and I'll catch you all later in the next one. Good luck with your tips, and ta-ra for now.